Hello, it's Ashley here from One Stitch After Another. I have found number 1 in my Sherry Irish Yarn Advent. Now, this is my second Vlogmas on this channel. I'm not promising that I can come every day, but I will share with you what is in each delicious package of my Yarn Advent from Sherry Iris. Can you see my little pink sewing machine there? I bought it from Aldi. It was in the aisle of Aldi and it was $16.99. Sunday, November the 30th. A bit hoarse, a bit croaky. I am just going to walk up to Aldi. In the aisle of Aldi today, allegedly, there are sewing machines for about 17 quid. So I'm going to go and have a look and see if I can find one. So I managed to get one. I've got a little pink one. You could get them, as far as I could tell, in black, white or pink. I didn't see any other colours. And it was $16.99. Let's get it out the box. So it comes even with a warranty. Ideal for sewing many standard fabric types. Please ensure, however, that the fabrics used are not too soft or elastic. If you do use soft or elastic fabrics for occasional projects, we recommend that you test a suitable scrap piece of fabric to assess whether the fabric type is suitable for use with your mini sewing machine. I mean, I think I'm going to use it for making tags and things, sewing around the edges of things. So we've got the user manual here. Yes, do not touch moving parts. No, I don't think I will. And it's got, yeah, pretty full instructions, guides. So here is the lovely pink machine. This is the mains power, and I can use it on my little desk here because I've got a multi-way plug socket on my desk. And then there's a little foot pedal. What have we got here? Gosh, this is heavy. What is in here? Oh, these are the batteries, I think. Yes. Are they rechargeable? Oh, I can't get into the box. Bear with. Yes, it's got your rechargeable batteries. Are they rechargeable? Hubby will tell me. We've got batteries in there. You've got a bobbin with white thread on the machine already. A little bit of fabric to try out, and then I'll put this in a little Ziploc bag, whatever's in here. There could be some more bobbins, and of course I've got bobbins. Oh yes, so I've got a black, another white, a spare one, 2 spare ones, a needle threader, and this looks like it is a spare needle. That's all right, isn't it? It's all right for the money. We'll have to see if we can actually get it to work, but I will do that when the light is better. Oh, I've plugged it in. Here's my little needle up button. Needle down. I need to learn how to thread it. Don't know what that does there. And does that lift the needle up? No. Ooh. I need to have a really good go at reading the instructions, but it does work, look. I sewed a line. I sewed a line. Let's see if it'll sew on paper for here. Let's see if I can actually work it. Now the foot pedal is a little bit flimsy, I would say. Do you know, I need to have a little play. Those stitches are quite big, but yeah, something went on a bit awry there. But you know, it's all right. That's gone through 300 GSM card. So I think for $16.99, this is a cute little machine. Come back after Christmas to see if I've actually managed to sew anything with it. Do you know, for $16.99, this is a really cute little machine. Wouldn't it be great for kids learning to sew without, you know, all the outlay of a big expensive machine? It's so light to pick up. Don't know how much it weighs. 150 grams maybe. In fact, I'll go and pop it on the scales now. 847 grams. But I could easily pick it up with one hand, no effort at all. Doesn't feel like it's nearly a kilogram. Yeah, I'm really pleased with my little purchase. I haven't had time to have a really good full-on play with it yet. I think that's going to be a Christmas holidays when I've broken up from school type thing. I've bought it not to do dressmaking, although I would love to learn how to do dressmaking. I think that is very, very basic. I've bought it to sew around the edge of paper, and it does work. Can you see that? I've literally just got it out of the box. I mean, it's an amazing little piece of kit. You can run it on rechargeable batteries. You can plug it into the mains. It's got a foot pedal. Yes, anyway, I'm going to put my glasses on now. What I will be doing when I come and speak to you on this channel is sharing what's in my yarn advent, which is very profligate of me, I do know. I might not get one next year. We'll see. We'll see how the pennies go. Oh, and I'm just so giddy. You know that I went on the Woolay retreat, yarn retreat this year. One of them, Kelly and Nick and Megan do several throughout the year now. But when we were there in October, the first weekend of October, Kelly said, well, who'd like to come back next year? And out of the 16 of us, I think 12 or 14 of us said yes. So we don't even have to book our place. And new for next year, and I'm not showing anything that's secret. If you go on Kelly's website, which I'll leave a link to in the description box, new for next year for anybody going on the yarn retreat, there is the option to purchase a goodie bag. So I will definitely be going for one of those, you know me. Anyway, let us have a little look and see what is inside here. I will be keeping all of my little skeins of yarn in their bags with the number on so that I know what's inside. There is a little snippet of a story which I will read to you. Let's put number 1 in there. But the other thing I'm going to share on this channel is on the days that I do make it on here, I'm going to share a pattern that you might want to knit for yourself over Christmas, or a pattern that is suitable if you have yarn advents. Now, everything is just so beautifully presented with Sherry's advents, which is why I keep going back to them. If you've got a yarn advent, who have you ordered one from this year? I know that they are a major considered purchase, but for me, they bring me so much pleasure. They really do. Anyway, this is the Tales of Foxglove Wood. So we're going to hear about all of the little creatures that live in the wood. And Amo was very, very helpful and handing out vol-au-vents, and there was a cheese and pineapple hedgehog on offer last time. So she may, if she's in the house, in the barn, she may be handing something else out. But settle back, I think Helen Mousey Makes might enjoy these little snippets of stories. On a hill in a little woodland called Foxglove, a young rabbit named Copperfield was sitting on a tree stump. He was looking out at the fields that swept down from the nearby manor of Drewston Hall, watching the horses, good friends of his, chomping at the grass and neighing into the light breeze. This was, as many of you will know, his very favourite place to sit and contemplate the very important goings-on of the woodland. On that day, as he looked out across the treetops, his eyes were wide, and there was something of wonder in the twinkle within them. Arthur, the blackbird, landed beside him. "I thought I'd find you here," said Arthur. Whenever Copperfield's mother, Betsy, couldn't find the young rabbit, Arthur would be given the job of locating him. Arthur was, after all, certainly the most organised and definitely the most authoritative of all the animals of the woodland. Copperfield turned to the blackbird and said excitedly, "Arthur, have you ever heard of anything so wonderful as an elephant?" Arthur flapped his wings, hopping a few feet into the air in surprise before landing beside the little rabbit again. "Elephants? Where on earth have you heard such things as elephants?" Copperfield hopped up and said excitedly, "Meet me at the barn by the cottage tomorrow afternoon. I think the tales the swallows have been telling us might be true after all." So we will have a little excerpt from the Tales of Foxglove Wood every day. I know my reading isn't brilliant and the type's a bit small, so I will be having to wear my glasses. Now, it is a long time since I ordered this and I can't remember the colours, but look, and even the tissue for this is lovely. Oh, look, we've got a semi-solid, a grey. So is that kind of a reference to the elephants, I wonder? Are we going to be having animals of Foxglove Wood? Yes. Anyway, as promised, because I've kept you here long enough already, you've all got loads of things to do for Vlogmas, haven't you? I thought for my first pattern, I would share with you the Charm Blanket by Purl Soho. It is designed for fingering weight yarn and all of Purl Soho's patterns are free. I will put a picture up here. And is it held double? Gauge is 19 stitches and 38 rows. Oh, with the yarn doubled. So if you haven't got a 4-ply advent, you could use a DK advent. I know that some people do. I'll just show you that picture there. I know you're getting glare off the screen. But you could use scraps, you could use your advents. If you have DK, use that. And it's kind of a lovely little octagon. Now, they sell a yarn called Linen Quill Minis, and you need a 40 colour bundle. But, you know, you don't have to. Just use whatever you want. It looks lovely, and it's in garter stitch, so it's really, really suitable for beginners. Anyway, that is day one of my little Vlogmas. My yarn advent sharing done and dusted. By the way, I'm wearing, because it is very mild today, my Colour Affectation shawl by Vera. I always forget her surname. I'll put it on the screen. And I've knit it a long time ago in Debbie Bliss Rialto lace. You are supposed to knit in 4-ply or fingering weight, so mine is quite small. Anyway, I'm really excited about that. If you would like to see me unbox my stitch advent from Sherry Iris, that will be on my other crafting channel, Paper and Twine. And if you'd like to see me unbox my Marks and Spencer's Beauty advent, that will be on my third, and you'll be pleased to know, final channel, 60 but Sassy. I'm off now. I'm so happy, and I'm going to crack on. I'm going to be really good. I'm going to crack on. I've got a bit of time with clothes knitting for my Christmas toys.